So apparently there was a protest when Aaron was coming home yesterday and people were wearing masks and saying meat is murder, and
they weren't actually saying meat is murder.
But I got all confused with Guy Fieri and Guy Fawkes masks. Morning, morning. We have someone stopped in the center of the walkway like it's a parking lot. Whatever, I don't know. But yeah, he was trying to explain the masks that are different. They're like the plain white mannequin masks, and I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, I think the only thing that's worse than that is wearing Guy, and then he went, Fawkes mask. I'm like, yeah, I was thinking Fieri, but whatever.
Even a leaf.
Yeah, I think he's an Uber driver, and he's trying to figure out how to drop someone off. But anyways, so updates on games that I just turned off my phone while in the middle of walking an egg. Second, I picked up a new ship last night, and I have my Atlas pass, so I'm probably gonna record something later today that's like me just going around doing stuff but explaining some things to people.
You may need to start specifying which game you're talking about when you pick up a new ship.
All right, I will start using specific nouns for everything. That's why I was like, and I brought into the Atlas pass.
Yes.
This ship is, I wish I could rename it. Maybe I can, I just haven't figured it out, but I want to call it Junk and Trunk. There's a tiny little cockpit, but this big old fat butt. It looks like a freighter.
Yeah.
And it's great, because it's got 24 slots.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got beams. And I was
overheat so quickly.
Yeah, but they do so much bloody damage, and they die, and I don't have to like target ahead of the things. Although I will say that in combat, that's really nice when your reticle is ahead of your target. So you're like, just sort of aim here, and you'll kind of hit it.
Yeah.
It's not a high precision combat game, but
plus there's a lot of leeway. It's definitely not first person shootery.
well, yeah. But like I said, it doesn't assume that you'll know to shoot ahead. It's like, here, try to shoot here.
Yeah.
But with the beams, they track. So I sort of aim in that general direction when the thing's close, and I just, like, that's how fast the beams overheat. But holy shit, do they hit hard. But it's just like, I've gotten to the point where I'm just like, B, X, 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 X. And so the beam, so it doesn't overheat, but I'm still like pulsing my beams. And I actually got the little quest thing done, save the freighters, after going someplace and picking up a bunch of titanium so I could get shielding stuff. One of the fun things is Aaron actually saw how I made a whole hell of a lot of money.
That was impressive.
Yeah, it was I cleared out my entire exosuit inventory and I found a mountain of gold. I'm not sure who else has played this game, but I mean, there's like these tiny little like pimples of stuff, and sometimes like the hair that you'll find like the blue, and you'll find iron, you'll find just like large columns, and then you'll find giant mesa plateaus of gold or emerald or and you just like, I'm just gonna keep digging. I'm gonna clear out my inventory, I'm gonna keep the plutonium on me to keep everything charged, and yeah, just gonna plow into everything. Oh, I overheated. Oh, I overheated. Oh, my thing ran out of fuel. It was so bad. But I ran up back to the, actually I had a trading post near me, so I ran over to that and sold everything on the, I sold 11 stacks of gold on the exchange for like $500,000. And at that point I was at like 2.5 million. So I was like, okay, it's time to go buy a ship. But I had to go to the next star system because the star system I had pretty crappy ships in it.
Yeah.
I like how he was on a headset with his dark sunglasses just... I'm like, dude, it's just a cell phone, not like you're talking to the CIA or something. But it looks like we have a tour or something happening.
Yeah.
Like there's a whole hell of a lot of people down at the other end of the platform. But happened with you? I mean, I've talked a lot. You've kind of commented, but...
Yeah. Work is really weird. I'm getting every ticket for the stuff I do instead of having a team back me up, and it's stressful, but I'm also not getting many tickets, and I'm not sure why. I think this may just be like the calm before the storm. That's correct, but not talking about that.
Oh.
I can talk about the fact that my client-side boss is on vacation, but not what client.
Oh, okay.
So, my client-side boss is on vacation. My IAE boss is in Istanbul, so off by 10 hours. It's just been rather chaotic. I'm really looking forward to September when everything gets back to normal. And I take vacation.
But yeah, I had arm night, so I have to like somewhat rest my shoulder.
Yeah.
Because holding it like this sucks, but if I can rest it on my hand and prop it up, then yeah.
Alright, well, my train's not coming, but so that you can rest your arm. Bye.
Ow! Okay, so apparently my calves are worse off than my chest right now. And I got done talking to Willie and on Snapchat, and he's like, I think my knees are about as bad as your calves. I'm thinking, I don't know, I can still function on my calves. I just have to give them a good stretch. Like get on a curb and like do the little, this thing. And that kind of hurts right now to do, so. Anyways, he kind of called off today because he took a picture of his knee, and he's like 5'7", 5'8", so. Oh, you guys have seen him in maybe videos. He's significantly shorter than me, and he's like 150 pounds, so when his knee is like the size of a grapefruit, it's time to like, I mean, the bone isn't bad, but it's like all the tissues around it are swollen. He also has a job where he's on his feet all the time. I'm going to take today off, but we'll be back tomorrow. We're just taking a rest day because we went really super hard, and he was not expecting me to be going so hard, I guess. But, you know, when you're going that hard, and I know there's a lot of people that are like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's true. I'm not going as hard as probably I should be able to. And I saw the comment this morning, 5 days a week, Jim, 5 days a week. Like, I gotta let you know, I really do appreciate the compliment, but there is something called life. I have to maintain a relationship. I grant you, we've been together for 9 years, so it's kind of on a coasting at this point, but it's still like, I don't necessarily have that kind of free time to go pick up Willie, to go do my own field work, to find a field that's not taken up. Soccer! Oh, that just never ends. It's like they take one break in, you know, it's like these kids get one break from soccer, and it's January and February, and you know what they're doing then? Lacrosse. I mean, it's understandable that you've got stuff all around the year, but it's like nobody really plays, like the people that play football don't get to play soccer, or at least fall soccer or something, because kids are having to choose their sports in middle school. But I'm ranting weirdly about that. And it's just, it's sort of like my child in middle school is already majoring in physics. It's middle school. Aren't they supposed to be like getting first kisses? And all that happy jazz, and like still figuring out what the hell, you know, see, middle school, you're already past long division, but you're before algebra, so what the hell are you doing? Pre-algebra? Shouldn't they be doing that? Shouldn't they be learning like basic chemistry and biology and sex ed? I'm probably out of touch. Maybe it is basically college now these days, but anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna be doing this video, and then I'm going to do that. I'm gonna play some No Man's Sky and rest these calves, because, yeah, I need to not be on my feet. That's what the problem is I stand on my toes, because the autism, so they're constantly under attack. So if I sit down and I play a video game, whether I just hit my hip on the counter, I'm so old and clumsy. Anyways, I will check you guys tomorrow for one take. It may be out on the field. I might just like take a break afterwards with Willie, and I'll just like record some sort of thing like that. I don't know. And one take is always just like pull out the camera for 8 minutes and record. So yeah, again, the link to the gaming channel is below. Like I said earlier, I will be recording a video today, and I will be a lot of narrating, but it's not, the visual is going to be there to keep your eyes. I'm going to be talking about my ship. I'm going to be talking about mechanics of the game that people may not have figured out or haven't started playing and want to know. So it's kind of a weird how-to, but it's that weird tutorial. That's what I plan on doing, because I've been playing it since Monday, and I have like a lot of stuff, and I can explain how to do certain things. So yeah, look forward to that one. I'll probably title it something. Anyways, I will check you guys later. Bye! Ooh, Clara.